Hey guys and girls, welcome back to some Code Steel 4. Where we left off, we had just rescued Alvin and Tita. And we're gonna see what happens next. I think it's gonna be the arrest day, if I'm not mistaken. It's probably gonna be something similar to the semi quest. We'll find out though. It's daylight now, but nothing seems out of the ordinary. Do you have any readings on radar? None detected. No one seems to be pursuing us at the moment. We haven't picked up any abnormal mobilizations from any of the military divisions either. Phew, looks like Dad came through. The Imperial Defense Force might still be on our tail, but it's a relief to know it won't get worse than that. We've got good weather and clear visibility, plus our mana engine's purring as nicely as ever. But I guess I'd be purring too if I had my own angel to give me some tender tinkering. But the ship was in pretty good shape already. This is my first time working with the mana engine, but I'll try my best to manage. That's some baton you're passing on. Still, I'm sure she'll figure it out somehow. That mana engine's kind of a black box though. Yes, its core is actually an artifact known as the Heavenly Chariot. But the rest of the ship was made by the Foundation, so an expert technician will still be a great help. Well, you're looking at her. Tita was trained with two of Epstein's three disciples themselves, Professor Russell and Professor Schmidt. True, but I wouldn't expect anything as great as them from me just yet. Guess the ship's staffing problem's just about taken care of now. But our situation hasn't changed. If anything, it's only going to get worse. Especially with Alvin with us. Indeed, and it isn't just the military whose minds are being polluted, it's spreading among the civilians as well. As a result, more and more conscriptees are being deployed to the front lines. I expect my own disappearance won't be made public for the time being. To divert everyone's focus toward the war. If the people found out their princess had vanished without a trace, it only served to distract them. See, what I don't get though is why is this okay, but the Empress one wasn't? Like, I get she chose to stay, but it was like, couldn't we have taken her if that's the case? Like, they wouldn't want to cause a panic away from the war to be letting people know that their Empress is gone? That's what I'm confused about. Things will only escalate if Dad and his troops are thrown into the mix. Leading ultimately to Operation Jormungand, spearheaded by my brother and General Van Dyke. Their preparations should be nearly complete, but so should the countermeasures against it, correct? Right. There's still the plan of yours, Operation Mirage. Yes, its arrangements have been progressing steadily with every mission we complete. Securing release of Tita and Her Highness was one of its key aims. Me too? Holding a Librelian citizen hostage would make for a pretty effective check against the kingdom. What does that have to do with this counter operation of yours? Enough with this putting on airs. Out with it. Now, all will be revealed in due time. We have our own objectives to prioritize at the moment. After all, we still have no lead on Lisa's whereabouts. That's true. Green sister, huh? Can't imagine he'd let that stand. You'd think she would have stuck with Princess. Alas, we were separated when he seized us at St. Estrella. Though I can't imagine that she was subject to any harsh treatment given her relation to Reen. We're going to find her, no matter what it takes. And continuing our patrol is the best way for us to do so. Right. I'll send whatever intel we got in over to the terminal for you. Rosenberg Roundup. I love like my own children. There's no doubt in my mind that It is the work of the scoundrel Phantom Thief B. Okay, so something to do with blue block. My sincerest apologies for the impropriety of this request. But a most forgettable crisis has arisen. I find I am unequal to the task of resolving it alone and must perforce seek outside help. With Cal, and what's this one? St. Art Cathedral. Oh, I get 3 this one. Alright. Phantom Thief B! Oh god, I didn't mean to hit that. Stop hitting the wrong button. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I totally hit, like, just the wrongest buttons. Damn it. That's annoying. But we can use agate now? I kinda wanna use agate. I'm not gonna lie. You know what? We're using agate. Still have to use the new people. So maybe this will kind of force me to throw them into the mix. Music is a must apparently for the team, which is fine. Take her. You'll be able to progress the story once you completed at least one. I've got bonding points to spend. So we can do some stuff with Herschel, Laura, Alphen, Altina. Those are our main kind of focuses, I guess. Let's go spend time with Alphen, since we just got her back. I'm just preparing myself as well. I was wondering if we could make a stop by Ulster. Prince Oliver's childhood home. The remains, however, were completely incinerated. Though the grave itself was quite extravagant, it's actually empty. No matter how I thought about it, I just couldn't picture my brother's soul lying to rest there. Damn. His remains were just completely incinerated. That's effed up, man. I'd just like to go back to his old home just once to lay some flowers. It's just a personal whim of mine, really. Yeah, we're going. It has to do with Oliver. Like anything with Oliver, I'm all backing. Oliver believed in Class 7. He was the one that started it. He didn't deserve to go out like that, man. He really didn't. Reen and Alphen took Valimar to a remote region of Erebonia. They went down to Ulster, taking care not to be conspicuous. We made it. Sorry for making you carry so much, Reen. Oh, I'm glad I could help. It's really not so much to carry. But I think I can tell what this is just by the weight of it. Oh, was it his instrument? Between that and what she was talking with Sandy about earlier. Because he always used to play the lute, right? This is where the Lenheim household was. This is where Oliver was born and raised. I'd been wanting to make a visit, but it burned down before I could. You know, those of us in Class 7 actually did stop by back during the Civil War. Yuna and the others told me about it. The lightning struck it a few months ago. Could it have been some kind of omen? Anyway, I'd like to offer some flowers and pay our respects. You see, this monument is... Something the matter? Aww. Someone's laid out a rose already. They must have had the same idea and got here before us. I think I know who. That black ribbon is used by the Arnor house in times of mourning. It must have been Cedric. Aww. Oh. What exactly is going through his mind? Damn. See, because the Cedric we know is fighting inside him, but I hate him. I hate him so much. But he's trying and to be good. And he regrets, I guess. He's not trying to be good. You feel the regret in his soul. There's this, but what happened with the Crimson Winds in the first place? He thinks that he has a right to mourn Olivert. I suppose the same could be said about me. Your Highness? I asked Emma and Celine about the rivalries. If you do wind up facing off against Cedric, if you feel any pity or sympathy for him, you must bury it, even if it's a matter of life or death, Your Highness. Reen, you've always been so gentle by nature. To be honest, if you do end up fighting Cedric, I worry that your kindness could cause you to hesitate. She's not wrong. To prevent him from doing any more damage than he already has. Princess Alphen, I'm afraid I can't allow myself to do that. When it comes to Prince Cedric, I have Kurt to consider as well. But I have to think about you too. I'm not under this illusion that everything going forward will be anything but complicated. This is Prince Cedric that we're talking about. Your twin brother and the person closest to you in a lot of ways, Your Highness. What happens with the rivalry is not set in stone. I think that the best thing is for you to think out what you yourself would like to do. Once I know how I can help, I'll do anything and everything in my power to do so. I mean, I still have a lot to figure out. With things as they are, I think I'd at least would just laugh. But it's true. With father out of commission and with mother being held captive, I must face Cedric in place of Olivert. Even simply as his only sister, I will think over matters carefully. I won't run away. That sounds like a good idea to me, Your Highness. Prince Cedric also offered flowers here. I think that act conveys a certain sentiment. Thanks, Reen. Oh, right. I actually had something I wanted to do here. You know that case I've been making you lug around? This is loot, yeah. I was almost sure that it was a loot. Is it? Yes, it is a most beloved souvenir from Olivert's travels to Liberal. Oh, I've actually been taking odd lessons here and there lately. I just might be able to hash my way through a song or two. According to Sandy, the mayor's out at the moment, so we're not pressed for time. That's good. The whole situation with the mayor sure is strange. Valar's on standby, so I can't see a reason why we'd need to hurry. I would be honored if you would play for me, Your Highness. I'm a little nervous. Deep breaths. And... oh! The memories. His liberal loot. Sorry, Ian. I was able to play it better earlier. Maybe the size is throwing me off. It really can make a big difference. I think this particular loot is a little big for most women. That was Amber Amore, right? Would you mind if I play a little too? Actually, I think I heard about it from Lise. You played at the Academy Festival 2 years ago, right? Played a guitar. That's right. My dad gave me lessons growing up. It's a pretty famous song, so maybe we can make our way through it. Brightly shooting stars, leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon mocks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. Sorry, guys, for that horrible singing, but I had to, alright? It's Oliver. This was lovely, Reen. Really lovely. You might even be better than Oliver. Thanks, but given how often he played this lute, I'd be surprised if that were the case. Buster, lay down. Hearing this song again really takes me back, though. I used to listen to it a lot when I was little. It seemed that Olivert's mother, it seems that Ariel really loved it. The song is how she expressed her feelings when she refused father's marriage proposal back when he was the crown prince. I really feel like I can imagine her performance from Oliver's eyes. I see. I think Prince Olivert himself may have told me this. Yeah, he kept coming back to Annie to try and marry her, I think. But she refused. Or something like that. I think it was along those lines. The father was super in love with her, but she didn't want to marry him. Because she didn't, I don't think she wanted that, like, that royal lifestyle, right? I think she just wanted to kind of raise Olivert in, you know, a nice village. Chill. Looks like Olivert was filled with the same sentiment. I get the feeling that the basic ideas and emotions we have as people don't really change much from generation to generation. Mine as well. Huh? I think that we'll be finding out Elise's whereabouts sooner rather than later. You're going to find her, Reen. Find her and bring her back. I think that fate has set its course. Someone is kind enough to assert that. It does make you focus in and face what lies ahead of you. That's exactly what I intend to do as well. This isn't the time to be reserved right here in this situation. I'm sure that Olivert would be in a total agreement if you were here, though my thoughts regarding Cedric here are less clear.
Reen, I'm in love with you. I have been ever since the day you rescued me. 2 years ago, on the Pantagruel.
I remember this.
You may see me as nothing more than your sister's dearest friend, the Imperial Princess under whom you serve. But all I truly am deep down is a girl whose heart longs for you.
I feel for Reen, I gotta say, because everyone is just confessing left and right. But he just got dumped by Elisa, right? So, you know, you gotta pick. You pick a litter, Reen. I think that your lovely performance charmed this out of me, Reen. And you don't need to give me an answer or anything. I just wanted to share how I feel. I think that a lot of things might change for you when Elisa's back. And once the real battle begins, I don't think that there'll be any chance like this, Your Highness. Should we be heading back to the ship then? We still need to determine where Elise is. I actually think that I might be able to help Toa. Aww. Rip, Olivert. Man, I miss him like every time I play this. Like, I wonder if, like, why didn't they let me save him somehow? Let's go talk to Laura. Where's he taking her? So she feels like her sword is getting rusty, I guess, in a sense. During the course of their intel mission, Reen and Laura head to a certain island called Brionia. Huh? Just gonna survive on an island for a bit. Pushing the limits. Pushing their tents, find food and water, didn't take too long. Fishing like a boss. Damn. Devoted themselves to their training. Oh. So then we're used to training in the great outdoors. They moved across the island, alternating between individual practice and sparring matches. They started to lose track of time till eventually... Laura was the first Bae. Back when I played the first game, she was the first one I romanced. That I wanted to romance. I think honestly I romanced Elisa only because she was the generic default. And I kind of grew to like her character, but it was a sense of like I felt like her and Reen were just. It made sense that they were leaning up to each other, but I personally would like Laura the most. I could have sworn the forecast said it would stay dry. Maybe this is another side effect of the Great Twilight. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Perhaps. Summer rains are always unpredictable. Let's get some time. It may be over soon. Sure. Some time away to train was just what I needed. Concentrating on nothing but swinging my sword has done wonders. I doubt this will be enough to overcome the uncertainty in my blade, though. Right. Is this about the your dad? Yes. Yeah, 'cause he did, too. Sadly. At the time, I truly believed I would black out. I felt so powerless. It was as if the ground had been pulled out from under me. The idea that I was only a burden to Emma and Gaius, that I could not save you or Milliam, it was almost too much for me to bear. Laura. More than anything else, I despise myself for being so weak. As an artist said, my blade is meant to inspire and push others forward. But I was unable to do it. I couldn't even come close to my father's legacy. I knew how much Lisa and Eustace must have been suffering, but I couldn't do anything for them. Reen, I truly admire you for deciding to undergo the rivalry. Everyone in Class 7 is working so hard in their own way. Even Crow is breaking free from his own past. I'm surrounded by people with so much determination. I feel like I'm the only one who isn't doing enough. So much for being the Radiant Blade Master's daughter. Have I only been riding on the coattails of my father's renown all this time? Am I truly that weak? When I consider this, I only want to run and hide from it all. This must be what is causing my lack of resolve. Is that right? You know, Laura, you and I are really quite alike. Huh? When I was being held in the workshop, I spent so much time cursing my own weaknesses. Everything had gone so wrong, and it felt like it was all my fault. But unlike you, Reen, as a fellow practitioner of Blade, I've always kept a close eye on you and your skills. Somewhere along the way I noticed something odd, but I couldn't quite place what it was. Until now. What do you mean? You're searching for a place to die, aren't you? I know that the Chancellor's heart beats in your chest, and that it is what's keeping the curse of the Empire alive. However, you are not like Crow. Once you die, you will not come back. Therefore, I must ask, why are you giving up? If you want to answer, then let me see if I am correct in my guess. Is it because you can't forgive yourself? The curse spreading throughout the continent? Milliam's death? You blame yourself for all of it. So now you feel like you don't deserve to live, and that dying will in some way help you atone. Am I right? Yeah, something like that. No, actually it's exactly like that. What's the point in hiding it when you can read me like a book? Countless lives will be lost because of the war and the Great Twilight. None of this would be happening if I had been stronger, if I had realized what was going on sooner. I wouldn't say I'm trying to throw my life away. It's more like I'm looking for a way to make my death mean something. That's the best way I can put it. I thought so. Damn! This may sound strange, but I'm happy you told me. Now that I know what burdens you bear, my own issues seem petty in comparison. There's a rage building up inside me that has cut through all the pain I was feeling from losing my father. I won't falter anymore. It's all so clear to me now. Laura. Oh!
And that should speak for itself.
Damn! She Topangaed him! She pushed him against the rock and was like, dead smooches.
I'm no different than Elisa and Emma. Fee as well, I suspect.
Did Emma already confess to me? I don't remember, to be honest.
Though it may seem strange to hear me say it, I too have feelings like this. And when I'm with you, I can hardly contain them.
I love her.
The path of the sword has brought us together, and I'll do whatever I must in order to prevent that from changing.
Laura. Thank you. I feel a little better now. And here I was thinking this trip was about me cheering you up. I guess the best either of us can do is to accept our mistakes and try to get on with our lives. Yes, but not only us. Who else do people band together? Why else do people band together and encourage growth in one another? I will endeavor to not let this weakness of mine hold me back. You must do the same. There may be others you wish to be with instead of me, but could we stay like this? Just a little? Of course. Damn, so I'm gonna be able to choose at the end of this, like, a cutscene with the person. 'Cause that's what it seems like. Wow, that was a pretty intense storm. It looks like we'll be able to train some more. Yes. Are you alright? Hey, don't tell me you're embarrassed now. What? Of course not. I'm just surprised I could be so bold. Anyway, it's time to focus. We came here to train. I never knew Laura could be so cute. Alright, we'll train extra hard now to make up for the lost time. We've got to get over our weaknesses and help each other grow. Indeed. Let's start. I actually think I could check the like love meter, right? It's a thing. Yeah, here it is. It doesn't really show the like hearts. It shows where they're at. Damn, I got oh, it does show hearts. I'm stupid. See it. I've got one with I've got one with Elisa, one with Fee, one with Laura, one with Sarah, and one with Alphen. Cool, cool. I can get one with her, Toa, apparently. But I've only got, oh, no, I do have two. I was about to say I only got one left. I want to get a thing with Altina. Have a little heart to heart. Alright, I better snap her out of it. Come, Soleus. Where are you going? Instructor Reen. It's nothing to worry about. I just have a few minor tasks that I need to take care of. You don't need to trouble yourself with everyone's private matters. Altina, wait! Where's she heading on to? I better go after her with Valimar. Vreen explained the situation to the others and then began trying to figure out where Altina had gone. While researching using the terminal documents, she stumbled upon some disturbing information. It was related to Reen's hometown, Ymir. The government had a strategy in place to send the Imperial Defense Force to occupy this neutral region, capture the Baron and his wife, and draw Reen out into the open. Oh no! Today was the day this operation was scheduled to put into action. They're gonna try and take over Ymir. Class 7 immediately hurried to the Isengard mountain range. After hiding Valimar among the rocks and crags, Reen made for Ymir as fast as his legs would carry him. That's not good. Please, I can't be too late. Stop right there, Brad. That's all Tina. She's fighting. Who'd have thought a little kid like this could cause so much trouble? That black puppet. Wait, are you the Intelligence Division's Black Rabbit? Perfect. You can join the Baron until the Ashen Chevalier gets here. Hiya! What the? Grah! Damn! Crippled a Zalbra on the foot. Could he be him? There's no way. Take your hands off Altina. Instructor. Pull yourselves together. We're the Imperial Defense Force, for crying out loud. Call for reinforcements. We'll surround them. Sorry to break it to you, but they already left. Lecter. You. Scarecrow. The Ironbloods. What are you doing here? I was gonna ask you that. Ymir's neutral. We have a non-interference agreement. I applaud your passion for your work, but breaking that agreement by coming here isn't something we look kindly on. But we're just... Major, what about the Ashen Chevalier's actions at Ordis in the fortress? What are a few sacrifices if it means stopping him from stymieing the war effort? Look, I didn't come here to talk military strat. You're to leave the area immediately. That comes straight from Ode Blood and Iron himself. The Chancellor? You heard the man. Withdraw. Sorry about that. Some of our troops have more enthusiasm than sense. I'll be making an example of them. No one will dare touch Ymir again. Doctor, what are you? Well then, see ya. Don't be too harsh on the Black Rabbit. She did this for your sake, after all. I'm sorry for acting reckless. I just wanted to help and... Thank goodness you're right. Aw. I appreciate the sentiment, but please don't do that again. Talk things through with someone. Don't just rush out on your own. I won't be able to take it if I lose you too. Okay. Oh, Milliam. Damn. Of course. I should have thought of that. I could have put him through the same pain he felt back when he lost her. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do anything like this again. Okay. As long as you understand. You're okay. Everything's fine.
I can't carry on the way I have any longer. I need to change. I may need to do what Milliam did. No, that would cause him pain as well. I need to come up with a plan of my own to protect him when and where he needs it most. What is this emotion I'm feeling? It feels somehow different from my connection to the others. Could this be what they call...
love? Little bud of blossoming in Altina. Oh. Oh, I maxed her. Dope. I got one more. I could do Toa. I'm not super interested in Toa though, but I'm less interested in Kurt, to be honest. Or Marcus for that matter. So Toa it is. Reen, nice work. Only because of you guys. Toa, great job gathering all the information. What's the O file on the screen? You see, Elisa brought some data over to the Merkaba. They appear to be files that she got from Ren, that girl from Liberal. Ren, you mean Tita's friend? The former enforcer? What kind of data did she give? Remember about a month ago when the Liberal and Gospel teams infiltrated Orcus? Apparently they acquired some top-secret files full of confidential information. They might have some detailed records on exactly what happened in Heimdall. Right, not to mention information on past incidents. Information so well known, not so well known. Problem is the files are protected, not going to be easy to analyze. So the idea came up of dividing the files between us to be decoded individually. That makes sense. All the information would definitely be a huge help to us and all our allies. I thought the same, that's why I decided to pitch in. I'm working on one of the files right now. I see. Mind if I try and help? There's enough computers for the both of us. Things should go faster if we divvy up. You don't have to do that, Reen. I know how busy you must be. I'll find the time to do everything on your own. That's a bad habit you're going to have to kick. I know a thing or two about using a computer. Just tell me what part I should work on. Reen, you're the last person I want lecturing me about taking too much. True, she has a fair point, as he did everything in all the games. And we're still doing everything. As opposed to, like, the semi-request bracer work that they give us. Still, I really would appreciate the help. Configurations complete. Initializing automated analysis. Thanks, Reen. I'm all done setting up my end. Now to integrate the tasks, then restart auto-logging the analysis results. Maybe I should go grab something to drink. There! All that's left to do now is wait until it's finished. Nice work there, Toa. Here, got this for you. Coffee. Why didn't you... Wait, is that cocoa? Help yourself. I know it's a favorite of yours. Your treat then, huh? Thanks, Reen. Oh, you got her cocoa. Okay. You got black coffee for yourself, though. That's no fun. Sorry, I'm not really one for sugary drinks. But you get coffee? Isn't that... Well, I guess cocoa is more sugary than coffee. Right? Maybe? I don't know. This feels just like it did back in school, sitting around the student council room. You guys helping me out. Me lending you a hand in return. Looks like it happened all over again. I really am glad you're alright, though. Oh, Reen, thanks. So, we have a whole mountain's worth of problems left to go through. We still don't know where Elise is, or the rest of the Academy personnel. I'm sure Angie is back, but George and Crow, no matter how cheerful he acts, he says he's still... Toa. Okay, I'll stop. I'd be in for a real hair ruffling if Crow heard me whining. And I'm sure Angie would just take that as a challenge to start rubbing herself against me. I think that might end up happening anyway. You're telling me. Those two are just the same as ever, aren't they? I bet George is too, somewhere way deep down. Oh, I think it's done. Now you just have to check the logs. I hope. Let's split it up. Working together, Toa and Reen finished piecing together the fragments of the secret document. The resulting information regarding An incident from around 17 years ago. Though unrelated to the present situation, it was nevertheless a startling and unexpected development. So what's this about? It's some previously unknown information about an airship incident. The one with the international ship that ran between Crossbell and Haleask up in Northumbria. There was a problem with the orbital engine. Everyone on board died in the resulting crash. The truth is, this was no accident. It was an attack, one resulting from a secret battle between the Erebonian and Kavardian Intelligence Division. Most of the passengers were cross-Allen, with the state having become independent 2 years prior. But there were also a few Erebonian citizens aboard it. I see. Like parents. They were on their way home from attending an academic conference as political science and economic specialists, right? Right. I was pretty young then, but my memories of it are faint. My grandfather told me the conference was about seeking out possible methods of economic revitalization for Northumbria. So, and of course the people of Crossbell were livid. But they were never paid any real mind compared to the major powers whose squabble they got caught up in. Okay, so her parents died because of some intelligence division squabble back in the day, basically. I feel like I'm only now getting a real sense of just how outrageous all of this was. So, each of these events of the past is invariably chained to the situation we found ourselves in. That goes for this incident and for Himmel. Sure, the Empire's curse may be the underlying cause, but that cause is nothing without people to act upon it. That's why we can't afford to look away. We have to face what lies ahead of us. You're right. Even so,
Thanks so much for your help, Breen. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now then, let's get all this analysis data sent over to the other teams.
Yeah, I guess I should let her be for the time being. Still, if this keeps up... Your bond with Toa is strengthened. You shared a moment with Toa. Okay. So let's go to St. Arc. So they said that, Phantom Thief, Blue Blanc might be the cause of what's going on here. I want to show this one because Blue Blanc is a major character, in my opinion. And if this involves him, I'd like to see it. And I'd like you guys to see it, of course, too. Let's find out. What am I going to do, my precious children? Instructor, do you think? Yeah, it looks like she's the one who placed the semi-required request with the guild. The request says it needs to be someone from Crossbell. Oh, I need Yuna or someone. Okay. Wait, hold up. Yeah, this is it. Okay. Needs to be someone from Crossbell. Alright, we'll be back, lady. Oh, also real quick, I'm gonna save it again. Because I want to have a save for each of these because I'm going through the story and I want to be able to come back and do anything I miss, basically. Let's bring Yuna. Let's see if really Blue Blanc is causing mischief. I don't see why he would, though, to be honest. I don't understand. It has to be like a fake, right? So put in that request without hoping for much. You're also from Crossbell. Doesn't mean you're from Crossbell too. Can't just go home without the children. Rosenberg dolls. Oh, what? Never heard of them. Yeah, those are, yeah, the dolls played quite a role in, the crossbow games. Brought them with me on my trip. I don't believe they were merely misplaced. This was left on the table. This is... oh, it is a bee. That jerk. I see, so this is the rumored... I heard about this from someone in the special sports section. Phantom Thief B. This is the same card he left at all of the crimes that he's committed across the continent. May I take a look? If taking custody of your 3 children, you ought to start by relying on the guild. The location of the first in the old town. There are a pair of close siblings. Check the top floor of their dwelling. It's just the rumor. It's just like the rumors. This is one of his riddles. Can we take this card? Irish Shannon. What you say, canon? He might have just been going along with it. Rankid's decision. Yeah.
Think of my assistance as as well as a gift in memory of my most worthy rival, the debaucherous prince.
But I think he was being sincere. Indeed, I've read a little about his personality from Vita. This modus operandi doesn't fit with that. I agree. The old Class 7 went up against him several times when we were still students, but I don't remember him ever doing something as awful as stealing what's essentially an old lady's only family. By the way, this is totally a written challenge for all of us. With it for now, but a crime's a crime, justice will be served. Old Town, close siblings. I can think of a few candidates. The only people I can think of is, I gotta find what town they're in. Was it Ulster? Let's go to Ulster. Yeah, I think it's these guys. Kai and Tilia. I said check the upstairs. Find the first doll. Yep, there's one. It is cute. It's quite an exquisite doll. Wait, Yuna, is this what I think it is? The name on the tag, Shar. It seems like we have the next note, too. The whereabouts of the second, a road to a village that vanished from the map. Explore the Garden of Consolation. It has to be, the road to Hamel, right? Where was, the by road that, like, led off to Hamel, though? I don't remember. I don't get what he was thinking leaving it there. Agreed, it does seem a poor choice, but about that next card, there's a couple places I can think of. Main point is a village that vanished from the map. It can't be that place. The road and Garden of Consolation must be hints. It has to be the road that leads toward that, like, can branch off to Hamel. Right, but where was that at? That's what's confusing me. Actually, I should just be looking at the map, right? Ulster. Is it Mosambe? Part of me thinks that it's not Mosante. I might actually have to look this up because I know it's Hamel. I just don't remember where that was. It's near the border of Liberal, right? And we know that that's Titus Gate. So I'll just go to Titus Gate and then maybe I can find it. Right? Or the Parnbar Roads. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it is the Parnbar Roads. Okay. Let's go here. And then I will look. Titus Gate. We don't want to go to Titus Gate though. Here's the Hamel Road. Okay, let's go to Hamel Road. Because maybe it's in there. I don't know. The Garden of Consolation, he said, right? Which would make me think, was there like a big garden somewhere? Is it in the is it actually in hell? Or is it just on the road? Because I'll just go right to Hamel and see if it's actually there. Though I don't know. Because wasn't there like a... I don't know. Yeah, it's not here. It definitely is Hamel, because this is the town that vanished off the map. Hamel was just erased. There it is. Okay. Why can't I use the horse here? It's bullcrap. There it is. So it was on the road to Hamel, a village that vanished from the map in a garden of consolation. Yeah, it's a shame how the lilies are being swallowed up by all the black pleroma. Anyway, let's check inside. These dolls are really nice. They're super lifelike though. Is this one a boy or perhaps a boyish girl? The text says its name is Canaan. It's got one of those cards. This should be the last one. The location of the third, the depths of beginning, and shadows of the flames trial. The bar was really raised for this one. No idea right off the bat, huh? Give me a minute, I might be able to think of something. Thanks, Yuna. And Flames Trial. I never thought they'd actually hide it in Hamel. Yeah, especially when one considers what happened here. This is it. We're going to find the last doll and teach whoever stole them a lesson. The Flames Trial. I'm trying to think what that would mean. They said we could cross out Islamare, right? So it'd have to be somewhere somewhere here, right? Actually, no, because we found the one in West Lemare. We found an ulcer. The Flames Trial. Clue is vague, and the clue on the location of the third, the depths of beginnings in the shadows of the Flames Trial. The depths of beginning. I don't know. Like, the only place in this game that we've actually done a trial would be in Aaron, right? In the St. Graal Labyrinth. But would he know how to hide it in there? That just sounds stupid, right? And then he said the beginning. So, would it be the first area? How would he know to hide it in here, though? That's my question. Or how would he have gotten here, if it is in here? I don't see it being in here. Oh, it is in here. What?
How about we take 5?
What weirdness is this? So it was here after all. I see. The shadows of the flame trials. This labyrinth was built by a witch descended from the pin of fire. When asked at the depths of the beginnings, this was where you were trained by Roselia, right? Yeah, it was me, Ali, Kurt, and Mandy. But this labyrinth's usually guarded by the witches, right? It must have taken a fair amount of skill and audacity to force their way in here. This should be the last one. The last one. This one's quite pretty. The name on the tag says Alice. So we have Alice, Kanan, and Char. Come to think of it, those names don't match up with what a lady, Rima Bella, told us. Yeah, I noticed that too. Because that lady's probably fake, right? Watch that be Blue Blanc. I see. I think we've been taken for a ride. Huh? Everyone, watch out! Oh no. Oh, is this Belle's stupid face? What's going on? Careful. Those dolls are dangerous. They're being controlled with magic, and they're not here to play around.
Let's do this!
Oh god, look how evil they look.
Well, look at that.
Straight evil looking. Oh my, it seems you found them all. Wait, what? Just as I thought. There's my Alice, Sharon, Kanan. I'm so relieved to have them back. How should I pay you back? How about you spare us the theatrics? My initial suspicion was that you were the Phantom Thief, but you're definitely not a man in disguise. Who are you? Huh? Rima Bella is an anagram of your real name, isn't it? Or am I mistaken, Maribel? Oh! This stank ass. I swear I hate her.
Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am the third Anguis of Ouroboros, Maribel Croix.
And these Rosenberg dolls are part of my treasured collection. It's a pleasure to meet you all. So you're the same rank within Ouroboros as Vita. Your father's president during Crossbow's brief independence. What's an insurgent who allied herself with my foolish uncle during the Erebonian Civil War doing here? How my reputation preceded me. I must say, I've been intending to meet you, Lady Meldine. I've heard much about you, like how Osborne sees you as a threat, and even the Witch of the Abyss holds you in her regard. Such a vivacious girl, one who doesn't let anyone walk over her. I like that. Consider me just so flattered. What do you want from us? We got you your dolls just like you requested. And you said your thanks, so that should be the end of things. This mission was just set up for you to toy with us, wasn't it? You were testing our strength, I presume. But enough time for you to leave. Oh, I'm not welcome. How upsetting. To hear you didn't enjoy my little prank. I'll take my leave then. Maybe meet again. Wait! Oh? Maribel Croix. Why on earth would the daughter of the arrested former President Dieter, who betrayed Ellie, who betrayed all of Crossbell, rub me into her stupid game? You specifically requested someone from Crossbell, so it's obvious you wanted me to be a part of this. Oh, little Una Crawford. Ellie told me a bit about you. The special support section is counting on you joining their ranks one day. You were devastated when you learned about the situation in Crossbell 3 months ago. Quite the patriot now, aren't you? Then there were your confrontations with my colleague, Campanella. It sparked my curiosity, and I wanted to size you up. As it happens, you turned out to be just an ordinary girl. There's nothing remarkable about you. You have plenty of enthusiasm, but that's all there is. Una, don't let her words get to you. She's only saying that to provoke you. Huh? Say what you will about Una, but for as normal as she may be, you prove to be anything but. Una's fiercely loyal to Crossbell, and despite her initial resentment, has come to care about Erebonia as well. Meanwhile, you seek nothing but chaos and destruction, and are about as blind to reason as they come. You're her exact opposite. Oh, my, those words were aimed to hurt, weren't they? I suppose we are opposites. I did abandon that hopeless Crossbell after all. And when someone catches my eye, I can't help but get this urge to bully them. Although she's not quite my type, to tell you the truth. Hold it, just what in blazes is going on here? Why, hello there, Miss Maribel. Oh, Boo Blanc! Rosalia, and isn't that... Oh, it most certainly is. Well, what an unexpected pleasure to meet you in person, Crimson Witch. May I compliment you on this cleverly designed labyrinth? Remarkable dimensional layering. Don't be so cheeky. You've got a lot of nerve coming in uninvited through a loophole in my barrier. So you're the alchemist who's driven out Vita and joined forces with Osborne. How's your Ars Magna search going? Are you getting close to mastering the technique? Oh, I wish. Unfortunately, such things take time. And Blue Blanc, my apologies for impersonating you.
If it was anyone but you, my dear, I'd have a fittingly cruel revenge prepared. But you simply never learn. So let's just say you'll owe me a favor for misusing my name.
Fine, I can agree with that. Well, I'd better be on my way now. I'll be looking forward to our next meeting. I can sense where she went.
I suppose it must be difficult to accept that a magus could possibly possess talents to rival the Witch of the Abyss herself.
The hell is her problem? She's even more scummy than the rumors say. She makes a lasting impression, doesn't she? With both her unbearable personality and incredible abilities.
Let's look on the bright side. She may have toyed with us, but we've learned something about her in the process. And about you. You're not the madman some may make you out to be.
I trust you've been well, Schwarzer. I am delighted to see you return safely. I have no intention of becoming your ally in the foreseeable future, but nor will I be your enemy. I certainly hope you understand.
Okay. You stay out of our business, and we stay out of yours. Is that the deal? By the way, you helped my students in Crossbell. Thank you for that. Instructor.
I did that purely on a whim. Well, I'll be going. Appreciate you stepping in to uphold my good name.
Psh. He has some nerve contacting me through Vita out of the blue and requesting I take him here. I'm 800 years old, you know. I'd like to be treated with more decorum and respect.
The group spent some time placating a crabby Rosalia.
We did it.
Someone's calling. Looks like it's from the Morkaba.
Oh, Reen! How's it going on your end?
We just wrapped up. Is that excitement I hear in your voice? Did something happen? Well, I got some new info about leaves in the branch campus.
That's great news. We'll see you on the Morkaba soon then.
Some progress at last.
Yeah, from what I know, the main campus students have come to occupy the branch campus. We may have to get involved depending on what info Toa has for us.
Well then, shall we head back to the ship and have Toa bring us up to speed?
They then proceed to discuss the new information they obtained. So it's true then. Professor Schmidt really has gone back to the branch campus.
Yes, our intel seems solid. G. Schmidt, one of the 3 disciples of Professor C. Epstein, the original inventor of orbment technology. He has also served as the branch campus technical advisor.
He helped us out a great deal during the Civil War.
I've known him for a while now through my grandfather. Your grandfather was a fellow disciple as well, right, Tita? Right, that's what led to me coming to Arabonia in the first place. But if he's back at the branch campus, that must mean Yeah, looks like he's on the main campus side now, just like Major Michael. Damn. I mean, I know he wasn't exactly a philanthropist, but still. Professor, why? That's just how the old fart is. Kinda doubt there's any bad blood behind it. Yes, he was likely more drawn in by the research opportunity than anything else. But more important are those sent to leave alongside the professor. A member of the Epstein Foundation and relative of the Ashen Chevalier. A relative? Only one possibility comes to mind, considering the circumstances. And that Foundation member, do you think it might be Tio? Both seem more than likely, though we can't say for sure just yet. The only way to find out for certain is to do so ourselves. It's gonna be a lot harder to sneak through this time around. Still, there's gotta be a way in somewhere. We'll find it, just as Class 7 always does. Let's get to finding that route then. Where do we start? I believe the key to our success lies with us. Right. There's no one here better suited to infiltrating the branch campus than us. Those main campus knuckleheads. Chuckleheads. Those main campus chuckleheads made their beds. So tell us to knock them into it. We can do it. Yuna, Instructor Reen. You're done right. Thank you, everyone. I want to help out too. We have to find out what the professor's intentions are. Dita. Huh. Guess there ain't gonna be much room for extras this round. Maybe not, but I'm a part of the branch campus too. I have to back them up. Oh, I know. I can try to get in contact with Randy. Well, this campus graduate ain't just sitting around. I'll give him all the support I can. Reen's not the only one who wants to see Elise. Plus, I'd love to put a face to this Tio I keep hearing about. It astounds me how irritatingly positive all of you managed to be. Just business as usual. I'll start on figuring out a route. Let me know when you've finished your preparations. Okay, I'm gonna end that there, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, share with a friend if you guys enjoyed. On the next part, we infiltrate the branch campus. Hopefully save Tio and Reen's sister. And then everything kind of falls into place. We'll see what the next part has in store after that. I will see you all later. Also, we have Tio with us. I ran, but I just didn't notice. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.